Hello and welcome to day 3 of the Mental Health Awareness Week, and I hope you're having a quite an active and mindful couple of days, hopefully. And if you're just joining us for the first time in the video and you have no idea what we're talking about, then by all means go and watch day 1 and day 2 videos, where you're going to get some tips about how to get active and to be more mindful as part of the 5 ways to well-being this week to celebrate Mental Health Awareness Week. So today's video is going to be about the third way in which you can optimize your mental well-being, and that is to make connections. Okay, so what does this mean exactly? It doesn't necessarily mean making friends, because we have a lot of friends on social media. None of them we've ever spoken to in real life before. But then there are people who we haven't ever spoken to in real life before, but we've made good connections with them on social media. So it's not saying one is better than the other, but more likely connections work better when you meet people. But the introduction, or at least engagement of it, could start on social media. So the purpose of today's video is to talk about how you might use connections to get the most out of your own well-being, because it's supposed to help. Now, we're not built to be by ourselves as humans. We are built to socialize with other people, which can get overwhelming, especially in this day and age of social media and everybody's always on. Can be quite hard and disheartening when people don't feel like they thought they made some friends or made some connection, but they didn't really, because the person was only just back in business, where you just think that people might be just using you to get what they want to, but we're not really interested in being friends or making deeper connections. So I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about spending time to reach out to the people who are already in your network, the people who you like and heart their birthday messages and all those little things, or they make some time to send you messages as well. But you haven't done that extra step forward of actually reaching out or direct messaging to say, by the way, how are you doing? And for people to be able to share their stories with you as well about how they're doing, because social media can be a bit of a facade. So why is it important, by the way, so to feel connected to somebody? And what I would share is as simple as this. When you are connected with someone, you are not necessarily, you feel understood by another person. That's the point. And it's one thing to feel connected with your family members and close friends, that's great. But the more you reach out to connect with more and more people who don't necessarily know you very well, the better you have a different perspective about other people's lives, and you get to impact their lives in a way that you didn't even think you were able to. So that's the purpose of connecting with other people. So in terms of for this week and to the challenge, if you're going to challenge yourself this week to be able to connect with someone, I'm going to recommend connecting with someone who's already in your network, who you've seen around, you've liked their pages and commented and do stuff like that, but you haven't actually spoken to them. And I have a few people like this. I'm going to be doing that as well. But the trick is to make an effort to speak to one person that you haven't spoken to in a while, and just PM them or DM them and just say, hey, how are you doing? And would you be happy to have a chat later on today or tomorrow? And let's see how that get on. And the trick to connecting with someone is not pretending to be anything else or anybody else. It's being yourself as you feel, and for them to also feel comfortable being themselves as they feel, because you were able to be open about your challenges and your struggles and how you really feel, as opposed to what you've been putting out there on social media about how you really did feel, when that's not really the whole story. So I hope that was helpful and useful to you today. I'd be interested to know who you connected with today, or tomorrow. It's up to you. And I would love to actually read that on the chat, who you connected with. So please let me know, and just don't hide it to yourself. If you think this video was useful to you and you think it might be useful to somebody else as well, then by all means please share it and like it, so that more people get to see this video. So I will see you again tomorrow when we're going to be talking about the fourth ways to well-being, and that is to give to other people. Okay, see you in a bit.